Hey curious kids, Kevin here in the hotel room still, as you can see. So today we're going to be talking about the first spacecraft. What was the first thing that we sent into space that went around the Earth? Well, it was called Sputnik 1, and it was launched by the Soviet Union. If you remember from last week's episode, Soviet Union is Russia. So it was Russia that launched the first satellite into space. So it was Sputnik 1, and that was more than 70 years ago. It was on October 4th of 1957. So how big was Sputnik? It was the size of like a big beach ball. You know, one of those big balls that you can bounce around at the beach. And how much did it weigh? Well, I'm about 200 pounds, and it weighed a little bit less than me. It was 184 pounds. Maybe they could have sent me into space. No, I wasn't even born yet. That was so long ago. And we didn't have spacesuits yet, so I wouldn't have felt safe. Now, what did it do? It went around the Earth for 3 weeks. That's 21 days. And then its batteries died. Yep, ran out of batteries. And then it was quiet for 2 months until Earth's gravity pulled it back down into the atmosphere, and then it burned up. Now, what was the first time the United States, the Americans, put a satellite into orbit? Well, it was about 4 months later, and it was called Explorer 1. Now, on to trivia. So the question from last week was, what is the furthest that humans have been? Well, the answer is B, the moon. No, we haven't gone to Mars yet. The furthest we've gone is the moon. Now, this week's trivia question is, how many planets in our solar system have rings around them? Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4? Tune in next week to get your answer. Always be curious.